Hey crafters, I'm here to show you how to take your DTF gang sheet and put them on shirts. Let's get started. So I have a whole stack of shirts here in lots of different colors. That's one of the great things about DTF is you do not have to just put it on white or a light colored shirt like sublimation. We have so many possibilities with this. So I have black t-shirts, royal blue, red, pink, green, navy, gray, and we're going to take these images from our ready to print section on our website and we're going to press them on these shirts together. So I have a 5-foot gang sheet here that has images that we have taken from our library, and we're gonna cut them out and make the magic happen. So the big thing when you're making your gang sheets, you wanna make sure you give yourself a little bit of space to cut your images apart. If you don't, you may accidentally cut off part of your image. So we're just going to take these and get them cut out real quick. This is the longest part right here, is cutting apart all of the images. And if that's the hardest part of the whole project, I mean, this is easy peasy. So it looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the cool thing also about these is depending on what color shirt you put on is how it's gonna look too. So I really feel like this gardening is my shovel for the bulbs or the bodies has to go on red. It just gives me that like murder mystery podcast vibe with the vintage. Plus it gives you an excuse to wear some bright red lipstick with it. So then we have our Kentucky one. I think I'm gonna go with charcoal gray on this one. We have this little boho skull. Ooh, should we do pink or navy? Choices. This is the nice thing about if you have like, you know, a stock of t-shirts in your craft room is that you're able to like take your images and look at it. But the other thing that you can do is when you're building your gang sheet, you're able to change your canvas on your gang sheet to a color. And then you'll be able to see what those images look like against that color before you print them so you know what color shirts to order. So I'm gonna go with a navy on this. Like typically if I would have just looked at this on a screen or by itself, I would not have necessarily said, hey, this looks great on navy. But since I was able to put it on the shirt, I'm able to tell what color I wanna put it on. So we're going with the navy. And then we have this really cool one, this Freebird one right here. I feel like we're gonna do that on red this time. I recently did it on navy also. It looked great, but I think we're gonna try red. All right, and last but not least, we have the Overstimulated Moms Club. Thinking I'm gonna go with this Kelly green with this cool pink color. I think that'll look really neat. It's got a nice contrast to it. Just gonna double check with another color first though. All right, I'm gonna look at the blue too. I'm indecisive, y'all. So let's see. Oh, the blue's pretty good. We could do it on gray. If you notice, I've kind of tried to stay away from gray since I feel like that's something that, you know, we all use a lot. But let's just take a look and see what it looks like. I'm really feeling like I'm gonna go with the green. We're gonna get wild and crazy and go with the green. All right, guys, so we have all of our shirts picked out for all of our DTF transfers, and now we just have to press them. All right, the first one we're gonna do is this lovely little Kelly green one with our Moms Club on it. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna lay it on here and we're gonna give it a quick little pre-press to make sure it's all nice and warm and it has gotten all the wrinkles out of the way. You don't have to press it for the full 20 seconds. I normally do like 10 just to give it a little bit of heat and to make it a nice flat surface. So now I'm gonna take my image, I'm going to line it up on my shirt. And the one thing you may notice with using our DTF transfers right now is there is no heat resistant sheet. There is no butcher paper. You don't have to have anything when pressing these. So here we go. We're gonna wait for our heat press to count down. It's 20 seconds. When is the last time you were able to make a t-shirt? I would say basically in under a minute because you're pre-pressing for 10 seconds, you're pressing for 20 seconds, you're letting it cool down, you're peeling it, and then we're going to give it one more press at the end. All right, and then we're gonna pull it off, and I give it a little shake. Everybody's a little different. And then as this one's cooling, if you're doing multiple shirts, I just kind of set it off to the side and let it kind of cool. And then I move on to my next one. We're gonna line it up. and do our little 10-second pre-press. And if you want to leave it 20, you can. But while that one's pressing, this one's already cooled off enough that I can just pull it right off. And my first shirt's done, and my second one's all ready to press. You'll notice when working with red garments especially, you will get a big square once it's heated up. That will go away once it cools down. Do not panic. All right, this image is a little larger here, so we want to make sure that we have him exactly where we want him. All right, and then we're gonna press this one. So we're gonna let it cool off. It's already starting to peel. We're just gonna go ahead and peel it off. And we're gonna give it its last press right now, just to show you one from beginning to end. Another real quick 20-second press. And we've done a shirt in under a minute, y'all. Like, life-changing right there. And look at that. See your square that everybody gets when you heat press? It will go away. So let's do another one. All right, we have a navy blue one. Gonna put this little skull right here and press again and wait. Oh guys, look at this. We made a t-shirt in under a minute. All right, we're gonna do our dark gray. Make sure we've got it lined up. Alrighty, I'm just curious. Look, this one we were able to hot peel it. Look at that, guys. Oh, that looks great on that dark gray. I'm excited about this one. We're doing the gardening. Is my shovel for the bulbs or the bodies? This is awesome. This is gonna look phenomenal on this bright red t-shirt. All right, oh wow, this one was pressed so well, it started to come up as we were pulling it off of there. Look at this guy, isn't that cool? All right, crafters, there's lots more images coming to our ready to print section of our website, and we are gonna be here to show you all of them and what they're gonna look like on t-shirts.